Hey guys, welcome back to Blue Adventures. I'm Ashley and we're gonna do week 5 of our fall garden tour here in the backyard. Let's take a look. Alright, so here's what it looks like from the back door. I'm sure you guys can see the big change so far. The flooring, or the pathways. I went with this brown wood mulch. I don't know. I think it looks so much better than the uneven dirt. It looks more intentional, adds some beauty to the garden. Also keeps the dirt from flying around and whatnot. But that's the biggest change for week 5. What do you guys think? I love it. Okay, so we'll start the tour here. Not much has changed. Beautiful, right? That color is so stunning. So not much has changed in here except when I threw peas in here, I don't know, a couple weeks ago, some of them started sprouting, which is kind of cool. I also, when I put peas on one side, I also put nasturtiums on the other side, and they weren't coming up for a long time, and now I've got a nasturtium. I definitely need to add some more dirt in here all the way up. You can see how much it's settled. But I did the same on this side, although no peas have come up, and we do have one nasturtium, which is exciting. All right, so since the last tour, I've planted 24 sugar magnolia purple peas here that are supposed to get 5 to 8 feet, so they should climb this one. And then I did 24 of the magnolia bloom. This one is just like your classic green, but it's supposed to get 5 to 8 feet tall, so it'll cover the side of the trellis. So all of them have sprouted on both sides, and then we have our rosemary, sage, and then oregano. On this side it's the same. Blue, on the other hand, got the he got a little excited and chewed this poor guy, so we'll see. This is what I was soaking the seeds in. That's how I knew, and I left it in here until I put a marker in, or else I won't remember. This is cilantro seeds that have been out here for, I don't know, about 4 days that I forgot to plant. I doubt they're gonna do anything for me, but oh well. These are the green beans that were on this side before. The nasturtium, I did replant the 2 mystery tomatoes, and I'll show you those in a bit. So every bed is planted except the center of one. But I have a bunch of the in-ground area that needs some attention, so we'll see. This one, we have the red onions around the edges. Trying to get it to focus. You see the red onions around the 3 sides, and then you can kind of see here baby carrots. There's 4 rows of baby carrots, and they have all sprouted, which is super exciting. I have this netting because the birds take everything from me. I do this every time, but I forget to start at the center here, or the entry. Here's the flower. You can see I painted up to there. I have more spray paint. I'll spray paint the other side. Just haven't done yet. So this is our flower bed, and I've got the nasturtiums popping up here, which is exciting. I want to see them trail over the bed. Now, I put them all in here. You can see a little one. For some reason, this one must have traveled down and is now coming out of the side of the bed, and I don't have the heart to take it out, so I might just leave it. We'll see. But everything else in the bed seems to be doing okay except this marigold. I'm not sure what's going on here. I had this bed covered with the netting for a couple weeks because of the birds. They pull everything out, and I've had it off for about 3 days now, and I thought for sure it was on long enough that they would stop messing with stuff, but no, they're back and they're pulling out peas. I had peas all along here. 1 pea ended up down here, but yeah, they're starting to mess with my stuff again, so I'm likely gonna have to cover it again. But here's the carrot bed, carrot and onion bed. Then we move over here. We have our kale that we rescued from up there. So we've got dino kale, curly kale, red Russian kale, and then Swiss chard. This is the beauty in the garden to me. Look at this. Just look at that. So stunning. So stunning. So 3 different kinds of kale, Swiss chard. We've got radishes in here. And look, starting to see some. Pretty cool. We've got beans here. I added more soil to the bed. You can see where it's dark from here over. I need to add more soil here, but I haven't. But what I've noticed is the soil, the beans that are where I did add the soil, are a lot better coloring. You know how I was saying these looked so light? So I think they just want some more soil. So I'm gonna do that. But they're producing. We got our first round of beans happening from this bed. This is the jade green beans my daughter planted. We've got some collard greens here, which we rescued from that in-ground area. They look like they're doing good. This is one of our in-bed worm compostings. If you see all of this around here, it's because the birds are digging in there trying to get the worms. So I have to figure out how to prevent that. This is a watermelon that was, I knew it wasn't gonna produce, but I just liked how it looked trailing out of the bed, so I left it. And it's actually producing watermelon. Who knows if it will get to maturity, but we'll see. Right there was our corner of pride. That's where I had the corn and stuff. I pulled that out. Found some nasty stuff in that corn, and I will show that to you in another video. I do a whole video on it. I'm just gonna sneak over here and let you see. Bleu is out here, and he's doing damage to the green beans. Look at him. Shame on you, Bluey. Just eating all of the green beans. Naughty, naughty. Okay, so we've got, this is where the corn was, and then we've got the pumpkin. These are some green beans. Those are some more pumpkins. This is supposed to be the wild flower patch. I've only watered it once, so we'll see. But let me show you this pumpkin. I got a really late start on the pumpkin. I actually got multiple pumpkin plants started and I damaged them all. But look, this is the Jaredell, I think it's called, pumpkin. It's like the bluish gray, and I've only got one. I've only had one female flower this whole time. So I don't know if it will get to change colors and whatnot before frost or whatnot. Our frost isn't until December 8th, our estimated frost, so we've still got a month. But we'll see. Look at all these male flowers about to happen, and I've only had one female. But that's okay. Even if I get another female, I'll probably take it off to let the plant put its energy into that one. These are the candy corn pumpkins. And let's see here. We've got one. Now I think this has powdery mildew, and I've never experienced that. But I have another plant on the other side of the garden. You see that? That I believe has it too. And I'll show you guys that. Not really sure what to do about that, but whatever. This area, it doesn't have anything. We've got, these are the green beans that were in between the corn, and they're still producing. Let's see if we can find some. Here's some baby beans. All of these are empty, so I think I'm gonna fill them up, maybe brassicas, I'm not sure. Another big change from the last tour is right here. This is where we had all the brassicas that I took out, saved what I could, got rid of what I couldn't, and then this whole area was bare. What I did is, that side of the garden doesn't get as much sun as this side, and I knew that in order for these tomatoes and peppers to keep producing, I have to provide more sun. So, might have been a dumb move, but they look okay as of right now. We got some baby tomatoes here on a couple of them. Let's see. So the ones here in the front with the cages are the determinate. The ones on the back are indeterminate. So we have 2 Sweet 100s. This is a Husky cherry. When I moved them, this one and this one didn't have tags because of the birds. I think this is the San Marzano, and it does not look like it's doing too hot, but I don't remember what this one is. This might be the Sun Gold. I'm not positive. And then we've got our mystery tomato 1 here. And let's see, mystery tomato 2 right here. And this guy has got a tomato. So every other one is empty. Probably put some herbs in here. And then all the front is empty. This is on a timer, so it's pretty much wasted space at this point if I'm not utilizing it, because the timer does the work for me. So I really need to fill that in. I have second rounds of the brassicas inside because I'm doing succession sowing, and I'll kind of show you what that looks like, but I might put those there. But as we walk through this half painted tunnel, again, wasted space here. We've got peppers. These bigger peppers are all second season peppers. The ones over here are sweet peppers. These are all gypsy peppers, and you see how they're starting to turn like a purplish? When a pepper starts turning purple like that, it's because it's transitioning to its true color, which I believe these will end up red and orange. But look at, these peppers are big. These are like snacking peppers. Pretty big. We've got orange sweet bites here. These will turn orange. Got more right there. Can you see it? More up there. And then we have, oh my goodness, the sweet Marconi pepper fell over. Let's see here. Clearly I need to put the cages around these. Poor guy. Alright, here's one of the sweet Marconis. But I'm gonna have to come help him in a bit. We've got our banana, sweet banana here. These are shishitos. They're turning red really quick. I'm not really sure. You see? Turning red before it even gets big. Here too. It's got multiple peppers. I've picked some off recently. This is our Lycia pepper. These smaller peppers are ones that I started in June, so these aren't very big, but look, more shishitos, and they're producing. Yes, you did just hear the AC turn on. It's still in the high 70s here. This is a yellow bell pepper. Starts out green. And here's where I move the determinate tomatoes from, and then on the back is where the indeterminate. I got some cilantro here. If you look at these holes here, the damn birds are digging. So they're digging up my cilantro here. I can only imagine they're looking for worms, but who knows. We've got basil. This is the poblano pepper that I had sitting down here last week. Still haven't done anything with it, but now that these tomatoes are gone, it'll go probably right there. This is our second season hot pepper area. So we've got jalapenos forming and serranos forming and more jalapenos, and these are poblanos. Poblano. There's another poblano sitting here. So the other one back there. This is our serrano, and we've got multiple serranos here. So once it gets a little too cold and these stop producing, I'm gonna prune them way back to let them kind of get rid of some of this floppiness. I could always put a cage, but they're gonna go kind of dormant in the winter. But right now they're just gonna keep producing, so I will let them. And Blue's made his way into the garden now. He's gonna for sure try to chew my pumpkin, I'm sure. We'll see. Blue Cam! Wow. Good afternoon, sir. All right, so from our pepper situation, we've got our fig tree, our rose in the corner. We've got this bed. This bed. These are the cabbages that I have, 2 red acre cabbage and 2 golden acre cabbages that I tried to save from over there. Don't think I was very successful, so they're just kind of sitting here, but that's fine because like I said, I have more seeds that have already sprouted inside and will probably come out in the next couple days for the succession sowing, and then I'll start another round. So every couple weeks I'll be starting a new round. The tatsoi is bouncing back just fine, so that's awesome, but the cabbage did not. I don't have anything right here, but I am continuing to water it because I want to keep my soil healthy. We got some nasturtiums popping up. I'm going to show you the garlic bed because that's another thing that has changed since last week. I joined the rest of the world and planted garlic for the first time. And I had some extra cloves and I didn't want to just toss them, so I threw them in here with the brassicas. So I've got one here, one here, one here, one here, and then one more right there. And those are doing great. All right, in the center we've got beets. These 6 here are broccoli. These 6 here are white cauliflower. And I have purple cauliflower inside that is about to come outside. All of these around here are radishes. This is a plant that I was telling you. This is my long white zucchini. We've got my first female flower. But look at, is this powdery mildew? I've never experienced that before, so I don't know. But this is a plant that the birds keep pulling the, nope, that's not that. It is a golden zucchini. And I feel like, look, this one has a few spots on it too. So I think I'll come out later and just cut off those leaves and see if I can keep it from producing more and more. So I've got this one, and then look, I've got another female. These are my first female ones. Blue, come on. All right, and then from that bed, we've got the potato bed. And none of the potatoes have sprouted in months. So I'm counting those potatoes out. My plan was to plant more potatoes in here. I have another net on here for the birds because they pulled my garlic out. But I don't. Blue. Go. 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 All right, so, but now I don't know if I'm gonna plant potatoes in here with the garlic, or if I'm just gonna put more brassicas in here and maybe try potatoes in grow bags. I haven't decided, but I planted 22 garlic in here. They're soft neck garlic. Hope you guys can see those. And they have all sprouted. So it's been less than a week, and look at how tall they're getting. I'm super excited. So currently in the center, there's nothing. Either gonna be potatoes or brassicas. In the front, I didn't put any garlic because I want to put flowers or something to add beauty. Maybe something trailing over because I really like that look. Right here, these are the beans that Blue was eating. I don't think these are going to do anything before it gets too cold. That's why I'm just letting him have them. So yeah. Oh, we forgot Loofah Lane. Let me take you back over here. I feel like I'm bouncing around a little bit in this tour, but that's okay. Loofah Lane. Look at how many dang loofahs. And I will have a video coming up here pretty soon showing you guys how to process the loofah. So I'm going to do a few green for you in case you're in a zone that you want to grow loofah but you don't have a long enough growing season to let them dry on the vine. I'm going to show you how to process them when they're green. This is my first year growing loofah, but I've watched plenty of videos to figure it out. So I'll do some green just to show you that you can do it even if your growing season's not long enough, so you won't get discouraged. And then I'll also leave some on the vine to show you how to do it when they are dry on the vine. Both ways are possible. Here's our massive double one. But we've got tons. First year growing them. Crazy productive. It's one plant. All right, so let me show you an overview. We've got our dying loofah plant here, but that's fine because it's still producing. And that is all for today, guys. That's going to conclude our week 5 fall garden tour. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm sure you've seen some changes, some big changes happening with the pathways, but also you see the difference in the plants already. It's pretty satisfying these days to come out and see full beds like that. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and please join our journey. I'm a new gardener growing here in my backyard. Just letting you know that it's possible to do it anywhere.